Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of The Crew. And as always, I am your host, Matthew J-Man Jarvis. And here today, we have the whole gang.
Hey.
Yeet.
Geek.
Everyone's here. Who's here?
Momo.
Jack.
Goat.
Yay.
Hooray.
So, how is everyone doing today?
I'm tired.
Tired?
Pretty Gucci.
I
Gucci.
exist. Stop
That's a
with
word?
Gucci.
Pretty Gucci.
I'm sorry. 2012
I need-
cold. They want their words back.
Hold on, I
Can't
need
have it back.
I need to like check my face though.
Oh yeah.
It's
For those
still
of
there.
you, for those of you who, obviously those who can't see our faces, Momo had slept on the bench, or cushioned bench, and she's just got like tattooed markings embedded in her skin now.
She kind of looks like Freddy
So
Krueger and a
hold on,
zipper
does
had a
it
baby.
Look like my hat? No. Oh.
Mm.
So it does look
Icon.
like my hat.
I can't deny
She
that.
slept on her hat.
I mean, right?
Yeah.
That's what it sounds.
I had
what
my
it sounds
face.
Like, what it looks
no,
like.
I had
Yeah.
so I had my I sound like I'm drunk. I'm not. I promise. Maybe a little in the head, but you know. Anyway. Just tired. I'm gonna shut up.
I had lots of coffee, so I am artificially awake. So hooray.
Artificially.
Yeah. I had like 5 hours of
How are
sleep.
you?
You need a 5-hour energy.
No, those
Yeah.
are disgusting.
My,
I've
Yeah.
But it's small quantities, so you just get over it. You go like that.
you know, take it like a shot.
Yeah. Or dilute
I-
it with water if you're that like don't like it.
I remember
Anyway.
when 5-hour energy was coming out, like when it first, like the first few weeks it came out,
Mm-hmm.
and like I saw a lot of people drinking, but like the year that had Black Friday, we saw like people standing outside in the Macy's, just like 5-hour energy bottles all over the floor. They were ready for those deals
Oh,
Yeah,
goodness.
back when like the mall was like fully opened.
Here's a related question.
The Sears was still there.
Sears was still there. Macy's is still there.
Yeah.
They had the snow globes.
Ooh.
The Disney snow globes with the Mickey Mouse. I don't know if you guys,
Uh-huh.
as a
Thank
kid,
you.
Yeah.
I feel like I know what you're talking about, but
like as a kid, for every like we'd
Then
always
again-
wake up, go to Macy's, and just get a snow globe.
Is it like
I-
a tiny
I-
one?
Yeah, a little thing. They gave them away for kids for free, but then they started selling them in in 2009. I want to say.
In 2009.
So I know
20.
I was.
How far in the future are we?
I've gotten used to saying 20. So
Yeah.
Our whole
29. Back in
We
29.
need to play the Bare Naked Ladies now.
Yes.
Oh my God. Here's a question. How much?
I know it's a band. Don't look at me like that.
Yeah, don't look at me like that.
Here's a question. How many 5-hour energies would you need to take in order to have a heart attack?
Probably
Yes.
like 4.
Probably the correct answer. I'm not going to debate that.
Yes. Yosh. Sorry, I'm
That's,
posting to my cat's
Yosh.
Instagram.
Hey, let's sponsor your cat.
Sponsor.
Freddie Tang, he's more popular than I am on Instagram. One Freddie Tang 1. Follow him. He's a cute orange smushy faced tabby.
How many views? How many views did your cat get?
He has 10 followers that he's gotten in the last 4 days.
Ooh.
I'm like, you have more traffic in your first 4 days than I did in my first 4 months.
Cute cat
Oh.
pictures always sell.
It's true, and he wears a tie.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, you need to show him that picture.
Oh, that is cute.
He protested whenever I took it off of him.
It looked like an orange creamsicle.
He is my little terror. He's about 10 months old, and he's
cute.
a little snot.
He's so tiny.
He is tiny. He's tiny.
He's a good cat. He's doing all the good. He's doing all the right things a cat should be doing.
You taught him how to be bad. He was good before you came over.
He was gonna learn that anyway.
No, he wasn't. There's not another cat.
What was he learning?
He
On
learned
how to be a real like.
A real
Cats
cat?
are jerks.
So knocking over
So-
glasses and whatnot.
Yeah, Freddie used to have manners, and he was good. And now he jumps on the table, he steals straws, he runs around and just, like, bites people. You taught him how to be a jerk.
He's a cat.
You taught my cat how to be a jerk. He
I don't
was
know
really
how-
nice.
I don't know
taught
how
him-
you teach cats to bite people.
Cats
I
just
mean,
already
he already
do
kind
that.
of did that.
Yeah.
All
Like,
cats do that.
You taught him to be a jerk. Now he
I don't know
steals
what you mean.
straws.
Okay, well your cat wasn't like. I'm sorry, but your cat wasn't that smart to begin with. It drank coffee.
He
Wait.
didn't drink coffee.
Wait,
he likes
what?
to smell it. Okay. Okay. Story time, I guess.
Okay, yes.
Um.
I need answers.
You guys are in for a treat right now about this super smart cat.
I love him. You leave my little thing alone. So shut up. So okay, we had this Havana brown cat for about 18 years. I grew up with this cat. I didn't know not having this cat, and she passed away in January. And my family were like, okay, we're not gonna get any more animals. She was the last animal I had, and it was just that was that. Like my grandmother had spoken, so I was like, okay. And a couple of months later, I want to say we got him in like August or something. I think it was around that time.
Wasn't it in September?
It might have been September. It was August,
Yeah, because
September.
you've had
time.
him. No, yes, you had him through October, and it was like the beginning, like not the beginning, the end of September.
Okay. So, about that time, one of our family friends had just gotten a Maine Coon kitten. And she brought him over to our house so we could see this kitten. My grandmother fell in love. She's like, okay, maybe we can get another one. She's like, maybe we can get another one.
Again.
Pretty much. And the next day, we went out to dinner with this family.
Yeah.
And we went to the Fuji restaurant that's next to PetSmart. And we were like, okay, we're going to go look in PetSmart, just see what it's like, whatever. And they they had an adoption event for ARC there, which is the Animal Rescue Center in Eastlake. And if you have to adopt an animal, I'd go with them. They're really, really awesome. So we went in there, and they have, the big glass cases that the cats are usually in.
I've been there. I've seen it, yeah.
And then they've got, when they have adoption events, the wire cages that they have all the puppies and the dogs in.
Yeah.
And so, oh yeah.
I've only ever seen cats there, though. That's the thing.
You have to go to like an actual event is when they'll have the dogs.
Oh, okay.
And we didn't know there was an event this day, but there was. So we're looking at the cats, and there's like a couple of pairs that my mom's like, oh, I want to look at this one or this one or this one. There's like a pair of a black cat and a black and white cat, and we're like, okay, we'll go see them. All the while, there's this tiny, tiny little runt of an orange cat in a wire cage with the puppies. They're just sitting there with the puppies. I mean, like, do you not get along with cats? Like, I don't know. So he is like screaming and reaching for attention. And my mom doesn't like orange cats. She's like, no, it's an orange cat. No. So we're going to go look at these ones. So we go back to, see the black cat and the white cat and all that. And they want nothing to do with us. They are just like screaming, like, don't hold me, don't touch me. And then there's another one that's like rubbing against the bars, like, come pay attention to me. So we go to see that one, and it's immediately, no, don't touch me when you reach for it. And it's like, okay, fine, whatever. And we walk out of the room, and we're like, oh, okay. And then there's this little orange one still reaching out of the cage, screaming. And I'm like, can we see that one now? She's like, I don't like orange cats. And I'm like, well, I like orange cats. Let's look at this one. She's like, but it's an orange cat. And I'm like, yes, I'm aware he's an orange cat. So the lady's like, okay, sure, you want to hold this one? And like, I went to walk by the cage, and my mom's like, no. And he reached out and latched onto my sweater. Like, this cat hooked himself inside my sweater. Don't know how. Like, I couldn't.
I see a way out. I'm taking it.
Right, I couldn't get away.
I'm escaping.
And I'm like, look, like, come on, like.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt, but we're all fired.
All right,
Thanks, Tim.
It's a good thing I got a pension. I don't.
And
I just started my 401k.
I've got $2 in there.
So this cat latches on to
can't
me.
carry over. I'm sorry, go on.
I know, you jerk face. I'm gonna just continue. So this cat latches onto me, and I'm like, and she's like, okay, fine, we'll look at this one. And so the lady pulls him out of the cage, and she hands him to me, and he just curls up, like he's just nuzzled up like under my neck and chin, and he's just like, this is where I live now. And I'm like, Mom, come on. She's like, but it's an orange cat.
What's wrong? Why does she not like orange cats?
Because their hair shows up a lot more than black cats on our wardrobe.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt again, but Ben, your $0 severance package is in your mail.
good.
Okay, I will look for that.
Good.
I'm excited to find my no money.
It's
Okay.
just gonna say you're fired in crayon.
Wait, what'd you say? I didn't hear you.
Just Tim, just put it in the Gamers Guild mailbox.
It's gonna
Yeah.
say you're fired in crayon.
In crayon?
In crayon.
In crayon, okay.
And the Crayola.
Anyway, so this cat is just like nuzzled against me, and I'm like, I've been blessed. I'm chosen. She's like, but it's a boy. Yes, I've been chosen. She's like, and the lady walks over. She's like, yeah, he's already been fixed. He's got a chip. He's, been vaccinated. He's got all of his kitten shots. He doesn't need any more shots till next year. And we were like, whoa, Mom, there's this little cat. She's like, it's an orange cat, and it's a male. And I'm like, but this cat, I've been chosen. And so she's like, all right, hand him to me. And he nuzzles right against her, too. And it's like, we've been chosen. And she's like, take a picture of him and run out to the car, because my grandparents were sitting in the car. And, go see, are we allowed to get this cat? So I run out to the car with a picture of him, and his picture is on the Instagram. It's the one that I uploaded yesterday.
Oh, it's the one with your mom holding him?
Yes. And, so I'm like, hey, can we get him? Him? Yeah, can we get him? He's cute. It's a he. His name's Tang. He's cute. It's a boy cat. He's been fixed. It's a boy. But he's been fixed. It's a boy. Yes, and he's been fixed. All right, fine.
What does she have against male cats?
Male cats spray.
Yeah, they will spray.
Spray?
They will.
Yeah.
When they go.
What does that mean?
to
Basically,
the
they pee
bathroom,
on everything. They're the epitome of I will pee on everything you love.
which is
So, like,
basically claiming.
That's my dog.
Like, if you don't get them fixed, like,
Quite
early
right.
on, they'll spray on everything.
So
Okay.
apparently, I've been fired for being late to Tim's show this morning. Jack was fired because you were wearing a black shirt. Matt was
It's a
fired.
Pink Floyd shirt.
You were fired for running the board, and Ben, you're fired because you're
Because you're you.
for being part of the Gamers Guild.
For
Ah.
running the board?
And for being Ben.
Oh yeah, you're Ben.
I don't have any boards.
board.
Thank you, Tim. I love
the
you.
board.
I'm not bored.
The board.
The
The
board.
story's not over.
This is
Buckle
a-
up.
This is a desk.
And then the cat whispered in your ear, "You're the chosen
The
one, and you
board.
need to stop to prevent the world from being consumed by darkness."
Anyway, so I run back in, and like this cat's back in the cage, and our family friend is like there with us because she's like, you need this. And this other family comes up to the adoption event to look at this little cat who's in the cage with the puppies. And she already starts, she goes, no, he's already been taken. You can't look at him. He's taken. And we're like, we haven't even started any paperwork. No, he's been taken. You can't have this one. And we're like, what on earth are you doing? She's like, no, this is your cat.
Aw.
We haven't started the adoption. Well, you better start. Like, he's been taken. It's like, okay, so we start the adoption
She's
forms.
giving
and
you an
everything.
induced panic attack.
I'm basically giving you like the background on this cat. And as we're getting him, Nadine, the woman who runs the Ark, is like, oh, he's so intelligent. He's a really intelligent cat. And I'm like, oh, awesome. Like, you can be intelligent while being stupid. He's intelligent, but he's stupid. And
Is this the part where it gets to the coffee?
it
yeah.
does.
This is a long story
It's
about
a long story.
about your cat smelling coffee.
3 hours later.
Listen,
This
if
is
you
how we-
ask a female or any girl or person or whatever you want to say to tell a story, you're going to get a runaround.
True.
No, first of all, that's mansplaining.
No, there's
You're-
difference. There's difference. We're not going to have that fight.
Yeah,
So
it's an easy one.
You
there's cameras, so
you're
I can't.
you're
you
pushing
off.
buttons, Matt.
I know I'm trying to win this
so
fight.
Well, I mean,
We'll see you at your
So,
funeral.
I'll see you there.
so we get this cat, and we take him home, and so the first thing he does when we take him out of the little, the cardboard box he's send him home in, he runs headfirst into the wall, and I'm like, there's a real intelligent cat there.
Defective cat.
That's what I'm thinking.
Defective. I would get a return.
So basically, we're like, all right,
Mine's broken.
It's cute, it's endearing, whatever. He's an idiot. Like, this is it. And he's at the top of the stairs, and he's leaning and leaning and leaning. And I'm convinced this cat has never seen stairs before. And he tumbles down the stairs. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? And he comes tottering back up the stairs like, I didn't do that.
My microphone's really low, by the way.
And,
yeah.
Actually,
Oh,
can
mine?
you fix that? No, mine.
oh.
When,
Okay.
when we laugh, I try to
There
turn
we go.
down some
It
of
was
the.
so-
Oh, okay, thank you.
So the next day, like, we have this
Noise.
kitten for like a day. And he decides that he needs to wake us up at like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning.
You've been chosen.
I'm like, why are you like this? First of all.
You have a destiny to fulfill.
Oh, side note, the name Fred came after he ran headfirst into the wall because my mom went, he's special. So that's a throwback there for anyone. Anyway, so he wakes us up at like 5:30 in the morning. We try to go back to sleep, and he's not having it. Like, he screams.
Give a sample.
That's
Sample of
Gemma.
my cat screaming?
Yeah.
Probably on my Twitch.
Okay.
Like, he screams.
That's so Gemma in
And
the morning.
So we go down and we're both making our cups of coffee. I sit on the couch and my mom's chair is like across from it. And she has like one of those really tall mugs and she fills it up pretty high. And she sets it on the floor next to her because we haven't had an animal that is interested in coffee. Like, just Angel, my previous cat, was never interested in it. So, like, we got this toddly little dumb kitten waddling around the house. And so she sets her coffee down, and I'm sitting on the couch curled up watching him as he's exploring the kitchen. And then he can smell it, and he's like, oh. She's coming over, and I'm like, hey, Mom, you got someone interested in your coffee there? She's like, it'll be fine. He's not going to do anything. And this kitten, I swear, has zero depth perception.
It just dunk its face into the coffee?
I'm like, this cat is me. Like, this cat is me. And he peers over the edge of the cup, and he's like, oh. And he goes to smell it, but shoves his whole face in this hot coffee.
How hot is this coffee? Like, freshly brewed?
This is, like, from a Keurig.
Okay, so not that hot.
But it's still pretty hot.
It's still pretty hot.
It's pretty hot. It's Keurig.
And, like,
Not as hot as a normal pot of coffee, though.
no, it's hotter. It like, hyperheats the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It only takes about maybe
what
like
kind
5
of Keurig
minutes.
do you have?
Yeah, you must have a bad one.
No, I have... Okay, never mind.
Anyway,
You have Keurig, not a Keurig.
And
I hate that water for you, man.
so like, this kitten has chosen me, like, overall, and it's like, I'm his mother. This is it. I'm his mother. It's my name on the papers. I'm like, this is my cat. And he shoves his whole face in the coffee, and he jumps, and he yowls, and he comes running across the room and hops in my lap and hides his face in my stomach. Like, Mommy, it bit me, and I'm just crying at how cute this was. And I'm like, oh my God, like, this kitten just had a bad time, and he came to sit in my lap. Like, my gosh, this is the cutest dang thing I've ever seen. And my cat's an idiot. Like, he's an idiot. He's intelligent, but he's an idiot. Like, he will figure things out, and he can because he's smart enough for it, but he's dumb. He has zero common sense. He falls off of things. He's scared of heights. He's scared of the dark. A cat that's scared of the dark.
That's weird.
I think your cat learns by trial and error.
I think my cat's a dog. He plays fetch, but he's smart enough to know those, like, ball track toys. He knows how to take the toys out of them.
Actually, if you think about it, your cat was in the cage with the dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it just learns
He's a
behavior.
Yeah. Okay, so when they found him and his mom on some railroad tracks, actually. And he was, like, probably the runt of the litter, like, teeny tiny little thing. And I'm going to upload his baby picture. Actually, today's Thursday. That'll be what I upload on Instagram.
Throwback.
So I'll throw back his baby picture. They have one of those Bell toys sitting next to him. And, like, everyone knows about the average size of those. It is about half as big as he is.
Oh my gosh.
Like, he's tiny, like the smallest kitten. And it was just him and his mom. And we're like, okay, so he didn't have litter mates. He didn't know how to be a cat, or at least they weren't with him. We're hoping that they, like, just kind of went somewhere and that bad things didn't happen to them. And so, like, he didn't have litter mates, so he didn't learn not to bite. He didn't learn how to play. He didn't learn how to be a cat. And so he's in the cage with these dogs. So we're like, all right, okay, so, like, this cat thinks he's a dog. Like, he has to. The way he acts, he has to think he's a dog. And, I was getting to the point here. Oh, okay, so with the, like, the ball track toys and everything, like, he shows that he's intelligent because he understands how this stuff works. He knows how to take the toys out of those. And, like, we have one of those cheese box toys where you put a whole bunch of toys in them and they have to play with them and, like, all that. And he knew, like, within the first 5 minutes of this being out of the box, which is part of, like, a big cat tree that we got for him, he already knew how to take everything out of it. So we had to start putting toys in there that were hard to put in so they would stay in. And it's like, you have to have something in here. It's just, he's really, really intelligent, but he's really, really stupid.
But he's so cute.
He's really cute. He is. And I talked about my cat for 20 minutes. I am a crazy cat lady.
Yep.
So your cat is smart at doing dumb things.
My cat is intelligent, but he's really stupid. There's a difference. Like, you can be intelligent and be an absolute idiot.
Yeah.
Like, that's my cat.
Anyway.
Wonderful
yeah, that was
tangent right there.
yeah. So her cat, he put his face in the coffee. That's the point of the story.
He's dunking his face
Just
in the
gonna
coffee.
go.
You got the history of my cat.
We
Anyway,
should write this down in the history books.
Oh, I just saw that. I was like, oh,
I
there's
hope
a cat.
you guys are taking notes.
There will be a test on it next week.
Oh, crap. I'm going to look at this video later and write down some notes. So what's the topic today, Matt? We never got around to it.
Yeah, I know.
The
Well,
topic
you
today is
asked.
cats.
Nope, it's not cats.
Dang it.
Here's an
You know
interesting...
what?
Here's an
How
interesting...
about- I have something.
Oh, can
for-
I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
My dad is like deathly allergic to cats.
Oh.
Really?
Like if he's
Wow,
ne-
that sucks.
if he's been to the hospital, like ER, like twice because of it.
Oof.
I had a hypoallergenic cat first.
Even hypoallergenic cats like set him off somewhat. It's like it's bad. But that's it.
I'd hate to be allergic
Thankfully,
to
I
Yeah.
only I'm only slightly allergic.
Well, okay, so
Okay, sorry.
we have two topics I want to talk about. The first one, because Jack brought this up. What's with the face?
What?
Give me a face.
Momo?
It's my face.
You gave me a look like, don't you say it?
Nothing.
Like you don't even know what I'm talking about.
I'm wondering what it is. I'm trying to figure out.
I'm wondering why Momo
What?
did the weird head shake thing.
What?
No,
But-
because they're talking back and forth, so I'm looking at him, and then
Subject number one. What's better, cats and dogs?
Cats
There's
or
a
dogs?
Cats or dogs. There is an actual answer.
Cats.
It's dogs.
It's cats.
It's
Discourse.
It's dogs.
It's
I mean, I
cats.
like both.
I have to agree
but
with dogs.
Cats.
No, it's
Well,
cats.
since it's a tie, but I will end the tiebreaker. It's dogs.
You have no pull in that.
Wait,
Actually,
Momo.
your cat can help me out with this.
He
Is your
thinks
cat a
No. He
dog
thinks he's a dog.
or a cat? Which is it?
He's a cat that grew up with dogs, it looks like.
Oh, so the cat was made better
It's a
with
cat.
dogs.
It's a cat dog.
He was not made better. I'm pretty sure that's part of why he's stupid.
But you love him.
I love him,
That's right.
but he's stupid.
So
And he
you like
can't-
the qualities
he-
of a dog.
That's
I had
right.
a dog and I had a cat. My dog was really stupid. My cat was really intelligent. He got the idiocy of dogs, but the intelligence of cats, and it's like Pinky and the Brain in the same body, and he doesn't know what to do.
And isn't that better?
I'm just saying
when
you
he
love this
tumbles down
cat.
the stairs because he's dumb and half
You-
drowns himself in coffee, I'd say no.
You were in tears saying this cat's so cute. With
He's so cute.
with the
yes.
with acting like a dog.
Like a dog.
He's a curious little baby. Okay. I love my child.
I'll show you a picture of my dog.
Yep. I got a dog named Buddy. He's a Toy Fox Terrier and a Yorkie mix. He is
And he pees on everything.
Yep.
like a foot tall, but he thinks he's like 5 feet in the sky. Like
Oh my god.
he doesn't care what's in front of him. Nothing's too big that he
No,
can't
true.
challenge. My grandmother has a pit bull. The pit bull cowers in front of Buddy.
I have a purebred
wanna see
dachshund, a
that.
miniature dachshund.
No.
That's cute.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And I also have a second dog. Her name is Ginger, and she's a Shiba Inu mix. We think, because she was a mix, and we got her. She was a stray, and we don't know what her genes are. Just say mutt, but she looks like a
So-
Shiba Inu somewhat.
I've got a cat. Oh. Even though technically she's not mine, she's my cousin's. We're technically watching her. But
This
like
is my dog right here.
Aw.
What is that?
That's a miniature dachshund.
Let me see.
She's upside down.
This does not look like a dog.
Flip the photo upside down. What do you mean that doesn't look like a dog?
Gravity is not kind to her face.
No,
Aw.
she's the cutest and also the weirdest.
Looks like her eyes are falling out.
I mean, she's laying down here, right there,
Oh my gosh.
and like this.
So there you have it. Dogs.
Cats.
Cats.
Well, how are cats better?
Because they are.
I have multiple points on why dogs are better. Point
Mm.
number one, you ever see the movie Cats and Dogs? Who was the villain?
I sadly watched that movie.
Who was the
Wait,
villain?
It was the
Wait,
cat.
watch that
The
movie.
cat- oh, the cat
the
was
Twitch
the
machine
villain.
has been unplugged.
What?
What's the Twitch machine?
You have to
Refresh it.
refresh it.
Yeah.
Refresh.
How dare.
So yes, the movie Cats and Dogs. Who was the villain? The cats. And who won the day? The dogs. Point number two.
I'm sad to
two-
say I watched that movie.
Everyone did at some point. We were all children when it came out.
Yeah.
I was like 12.
See, point number two.
Was,
Yeah.
was that recently that it came out?
No,
Cats
it
and
came
Dogs?
out
Are you
like
kidding?
No.
2005.
Yeah.
No, No, I know.
We were all children.
There was several movies of it.
There was a
Oh, there
second
were at
one.
least-
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
Cats
the
and
one
Dogs
I
too.
probably watched.
And no sleepy pajama.
Anyway, point number 2: the TV show Cat Dog. Who was more entertaining, the cat or the dog? Obviously, the dog.
That's a subjective view. I find them both equally funny.
Yes, thank you.
But
My
it's
dog's
through
funny.
it's through the dog that the cat was entertaining.
Because like the cat has the intelligence, but is also very grim and dark. The dog was stupid, but had like the joy of life in him.
Exactly.
So
Just
it
gotta
balanced
enjoy
equally.
life.
It balanced equally.
Oh
And-
wait, I got a question.
And also, how does the anatomy work? I want to know.
It doesn't. Science proves that this.
People have tried.
I know. Yeah, I seen the videos. Yeah.
You
Alright.
good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, and then question: is he a pillow hog? That's what Joma does.
Oh.
My dog is a
Tang
bed
isn't
hog.
a pillow hog, but he does sleep on my grandmother's pillow. He
Aw.
misses her.
Sad.
My dog will
That's
sleep in the
cute,
middle
though.
of the bed. In the middle of anything.
True.
Freddie will get on top of your shoulders and he'll sleep on you. He will use you as a
Oh, that dog's tired.
Aw.
Yeah.
bed. No.
Little small dog.
So,
Oh, and then
all right. So Jack, I have given my points. Your move.
Ooh.
All right, sorry. I was managing my cat's social media.
See, and that's the one thing. Why are you a slave to your cat?
I'm not a slave to my cat. He's just really
Why doesn't
dumb
Why doesn't
and
he
it's
work
cute.
on his own social media?
Because his thumbs aren't big enough.
He has
No, well-
claws. He can just tap the screen.
Yeah.
He wears claw caps, so he can't type.
The claws they'll just tap on the screen. Won't do
They're
anything.
basically
You need
fake
Oh my
paws.
god! I just saw
My
something.
cat does basically
Matt,
have fake,
Matt,
have fake
what?
nails.
remember the TV show Dog with a Block?
that show is so stupid.
I actually know of that show. Yes.
Yes.
Why do I feel
Stan.
like you enjoyed it?
I didn't know. It's just hilarious because of the topic.
But it was a TV show about a dog. How many shows star cats?
Not many.
I know.
It's because cats don't do what they're told. Cats are
Oh,
not.
so cats don't listen.
Mm.
Point for the dogs.
Cats are independent and they won't just blindly follow.
But a dog is a man's best friend.
Wow.
We are man. Humankind.
It must be
Humankind,
great
yeah,
to
man.
have something that will just totally submit to you.
So you don't enjoy. Doesn't
Not like that.
You made it that
You
way.
made it this way.
Mike number 2 goes off?
All right, good.
Okay,
Alright.
she's off.
Good.
Momo's
Who's
gone.
my second dog?
Oh,
Real
that's a cute pupper.
quick. Yeah.
So wait, your cat acts like a dog. It totally submitted to you the first time it saw you. It latched on.
That was it. That was it.
Your
he was
cat.
like, "This is mine," and as soon as he got the house, he's like, "This is my house. It's
And
mine
not
when I'm
every-
in it."
So you would rather have an animal that just doesn't care about you than one that wants to love you?
See, cat.
Huh.
People think no. I gotta shut you down for a second. I legitimately have to shut you down for a
Okay.
second here. Cats really do care about their people. They're empathetic creatures, and people think that cats aren't. They really are, and they're smart. I mean, they're doofy too. Like cats are really doofy. They're smart. They're empathetic. They love their people. They will pick a person. A dog will be like, "Oh, I love every person ever." A cat will have one person they really, really love, and then they'll bond with the rest of this family at less of a level. And my favorite thing, you really go, dogs are funny. Cats are funny too. Have you ever seen one chase a laser pointer off the back of a couch and then get up like it meant to do that? Or seen a cat try to jump from a bed to a windowsill and it make like 2 inches? Like, have you seen cat videos? Who rules the internet? That would be cats.
Actually, there was a poll, a massive poll, on what video you'd rather watch, a dog video or a cat video. And I'm not making this up. The dog video, by a slim margin, the dog video actually pulled through.
BS. Show me this poll.
I'm not.
Here's a point,
It-
real quick.
This was from like a couple of years ago.
A couple of years ago.
Yes, but remember that was like during the time we were like, oh yeah, cat videos.
Cat videos are still big.
I mean, you don't really hear anyone talk about it that much. Like it was like a classic meme. Oh
There are
yeah,
like
cat
8
video.
other
Like
Instagrams
Grumpy
that are
Cat or
following my
something.
cat that have like thousands of followers.
Other cat, really? The cat's being followed by cats?
Yes, he is, and they're orange cats as well.
Cats being followed by cats.
Here's a point. Are cats in the police force? I thought not.
Cat-
Canine
no.
canine unit for the
Hold
win.
on, I actually hold on. I saw an article. There is a cat on the police force. There's a cat. Cats have run cities. Have dogs been governors? No.
When have cats ever been governors?
Have you ever heard of Alaska? I don't remember the name of the city.
Yeah, but they need
there's at
help every
least
time they get
two
stuck in a
different
tree.
Cities
Yep.
in Alaska that cats were governors. His name was Mr. Tubbs, I think, and he was a governor for 13 years.
And did Mr. Tubbs lower the taxes? I didn't think so.
I think Mr. Tubbs did.
I don't think so.
Okay. How about a dog that helped a generation? McGruff the crime dog.
Oh my god.
McGruff the crime dog. Wait, excuse me?
Felix the
He
cat.
took a bite out of crime, I'll have you know.
For those of you who can't see my face, it's really unamused right now.
Did you say Felix the cat?
Felix the cat was the cat with the show. He exists.
Well, yeah,
That-
but
Garfield.
Garfield.
You're
Oh,
only questioning
nobody
us with
likes
cats.
Garfield.
Everybody
I
likes
like
Garfield.
Okay, hold on. I like Garfield.
I don't like Garfield.
Hey, I got
Nobody
one for
likes
you.
you.
He's bland.
You're
He's like,
bland.
hey,
Remember-
John,
remember
do you
those-
want some lasagna?
Remember those great movies of Garfield?
Oh, you're making a point here?
Yeah. Yeah. Quote
like-
unquote great movies.
I don't even remember any Garfield movies.
Was it that one where
Good.
it was like
no,
a,
just be glad you don't remember those.
was the one where the other
Bill-
cat was
Bill
a
Murray.
lookalike?
Bill Murray played
Yeah.
Garfield.
No, like one was a prince.
Oh.
You know,
and the
where
ki-
Garfield-
I remember that.
Another one where Garfield was energetic.
What about the
he
CGI
he
Garfield?
cared about people. He had to save people. You know,
I
like
forgot
that
about
totally
that.
lazy cat.
I forgot.
Yeah.
From what I remember, Bill Murray didn't know what he was signing up for.
Yeah, and he regretted it.
He regretted it. He signed it and then realized
And
it
then
was
he
for
did it-
Garfield the movie.
And then he did it again.
Yeah.
It's Garfield too.
He needed consistency.
Okay, you got a comic cat. I got a comic dog. You ever heard of Marmaduke?
Okay, yeah, everybody loves Marmaduke.
Marmaduke is pretty okay.
I like Get Fuzzy, and that's a cat and a dog.
I like that cartoon actually. I've seen it.
Yeah, Get Fuzzy's a cute one.
I don't remember that one.
I actually have a book of it. I'll have to bring it in for you
Okay.
sometime.
Oh, I just speaking of Garfield, Odie.
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 Oh my
With a
God.
dumb dog.
That Garfield was jealous of.
Because
Mm.
everyone gives dogs more attention because they think that they want it more instead of cats.
Did
Cats
Garfield
want
really
attention.
deserve that attention?
Yes.
He hated Mondays and he only ate lasagna. Did he really deserve that attention
He's
from
me.
John?
I am that cat.
John,
I hate Mondays and I love lasagna.
John, I require lasagna.
Let me get that lasagna.
Let me say some of that lasagon.
But we can name more dogs. We have Jake the dog, Adventure Time, Scooby Doo, Snoopy,
Snoopy, yeah. What other cartoon dogs?
and he didn't need a cat as a sidekick. He had a bird.
Bird, yeah. Avian
Woodstock.
friend.
He still
Woodstock.
needed a sidekick.
No, he didn't need one. Woodstock came around and they became best friends.
All right.
Also, Snoopy is a fighter pilot, the Red Baron.
Yes. and he spent time in the trenches. This is fact.
I mean, if we're gonna go with facts, Donald Duck was part of like a
Oh.
Nazi propaganda.
Oh,
film.
yeah.
Hold on, actually,
Oh.
hold on. Let's
my
be
God.
fair. That was and actually, it was a nightmare he was having.
That
At
was,
the
yeah.
very end, he woke up and was like super happy he was American.
Yeah.
Still.
To Disney's credit,
And
it
he was
was
American.
it was discouraging on how terrible the workforce, like the labor, was
for Nazis.
for Nazis.
If I
Yes.
remember correctly, he had like a thing of coffee in a tea bag behind a safe, and he would dip it in the cup to get a little bit of coffee.
Yeah. So, speaking of Disney, Pluto and Goofy, and I'm gonna throw in Mac. Was Pete a dog? Was he
Who?
Pete from the big fat guy in Mickey Mouse?
He was in I think he was.
Was he a
I
dog?
think he was a dog. Yeah.
Hey, so
Pete a dog?
Pete the dog. Yeah, I think so. And he had a son in Goofy, the Goofy movie.
Okay, I'm gonna put Momo back on.
Wait, hold
Oh,
on.
the
Goo-
son in the Goofy movie was Max.
No, like
no, like the arch nemesis
Oh.
of the family.
Oh.
Goofy's friend, his neighbor,
Friend. Yeah, neighbor.
I hated him.
Big Pete.
They're both like dog people, right?
I think Pete's a dog.
I think both of them are. Goofy.
Goofy is definitely a dog.
And so is his son Max.
Max is yes.
Okay, so there's a lot of dogs. Is that your point? You're trying to get from this?
I'm just naming more cartoon dogs. I just didn't know
No.
if Max was,
It's not that.
or not Max. If Pete was.
Okay, yeah, Pete's a dog, I
I'm
think.
getting a text from one of my coworkers.
Have you seen the original Goofy cartoon? They're
Wait,
all.
the
It's in a
old-
world of dogs.
Hey.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
actually yeah,
Guys,
because
Betty
Goofy
Boop
became
was originally designed as a dog.
yes, because
Yeah.
Betty Boop was the girlfriend to
I remember-
Bimbo.
Yeah. And that isn't
old,
that isn't
old cartoon.
that isn't
The
that's an
rival, the
actual-
OG rival of Mickey Mouse,
Yeah.
who was actually the first animated character. Mickey didn't start that.
What
was
was the
Bimbo.
company that made it? I forget the name. It starts like with an F.
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the company's
Oh,
name. They
jeez.
ran out of business, but
Yeah.
within 2 years of
Disney ran him out of business.
Yeah.
because Walt Disney, he knew how to advertise.
He was a businessman.
Yeah,
So
he was better at the business.
I can't remember the name.
during this argument of cat versus dog,
All right.
Yeah.
I looked up famous TV cats.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Ren and Stimpy. Why I don't know.
The other character was a Chihuahua.
Wait, hold on. Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
one was the cat?
I don't know.
Oh no, hold on. Ren and
Ren-
Stimpy. Ren was a Chihuahua, and
Yeah.
Stimpy was the cat.
Yeah.
Stimpy was a cat?
Yeah, the
I thought
Believe
he was
it-
a really fat dog.
No,
Believe it
he-
or not,
he's a
Stimpy
cat.
was a cat. Yeah.
He's a cat.
Fleischer. It's Fleischer Studios.
Okay, thank you.
Yes,
yeah,
thank you.
That's it.
Then there was the Pixie and Dixie and Mr. Jenks, which is
Wait, what?
on,
it's
okay.
a show
Tom.
from
There's Tom and
Tom and Jerry?
Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry.
That also
Cat
had
and mouse.
Spike and Tyke.
I remember this. Yes.
I'm trying
Spike.
to remember Sylvester.
Sylvester.
Sylvester. Yeah. Sylvester the cat. Yeah.
I don't remember the cat's
Oh, wait, the
name. from Pepe
coyote.
Le Pew.
Wile E.
Okay.
Coyote.
From Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
remember
the cat,
cat's
the
name.
the cat that always ran from the skunk.
Yeah, I don't remember her name.
I don't think she had.
Pepe Le
did she have
Pew,
a, did she have a name?
I don't think so.
The show was mainly about Pepe Le Pew trying to get this cat. I
Right.
don't think they formally
It was like
gave her a
like,
name.
Like, cause like the cat, like she would always get like paint down her back to make her look like a skunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bag puss.
Yeah, no, he would get confused because he'd think she'd be a skunk.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Has he?
Neither have I.
What is it?
Bag puss?
What?
That is a toy.
Top cat.
So we got Top Cat.
Oh yeah, Top Cat was a thing.
Top Cat dog. Itchy and Scratchy's on here.
Hold up, Matt.
Um,
Okay, actually, this won't help your argument, but Amazing World of Gumball.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
not Gumball, but
Is there any dog characters in Gumball?
is there?
I don't
think
Dog
there's-
characters? I'm sure there isn't like a background character because
Probably.
they have a tree and a balloon.
Yeah,
as
they're
characters. like I'm sure
a
there's a dog
dinosaur.
somewhere in there.
probably.
What was it? Cat Scratch.
I loved Cat Scratch.
What's Cat Scratch?
Cat
I
Scratch was a
forgot about it.
cartoon. It was a Nickelodeon cartoon. I remember that. 3 cats inherit money from their millionaire, and they live in a mansion. There's a Scottish one who's like a calico.
Okay.
He's like a fat calico.
Was he the calico?
Yeah. Then there was a black cat,
Oh, God. I don't
Mr.
remember
Mr.
him.
Blink, Mr. Blips.
Oh, I see. I found it.
And then there was a
Blick.
gray one that was like really baggy.
Those were cats?
They were cats that really like newts. I remember too much from the show.
I've never watched this show, and
It's
they
been
don't
ages since I've seen it.
they don't look like cats too much, to be honest. It's like what?
What else?
Okay, here's one that'll help you.
One of them has a brow. What?
The one with the brow. That's Mr. Blip.
Yeah, Mr. P-
I'm
Yeah,
looking it up.
black cat.
Okay.
Okay, here's one. SWAT cats.
Never heard of that.
You've never heard of SWAT
I've
cats?
I've seen
Never heard of
images.
SWAT cats.
I've seen images.
It's like a 2-man SWAT team, but they're cats.
It's weird.
The black
but-
one's name is Blick.
Blick, Mr. Blick.
I think the Scottish one is Hovis, wasn't it?
Yes, I can't remember the gray one.
Okay, here's another dog character in a cartoon. Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's a coyote.
Underdog.
Oh no.
Remember Underdog?
Oh, don't bring me back those memories of those movies. Oh no.
I just
wait.
meant like the cartoon.
Then there's Elf, but he ate cats. So
Wait, what?
Alf.
Oh,
ALF.
Alf. Okay, yeah.
He wasn't a dog.
That's technically it's an alien.
he was an alien who ate cats.
That makes sense. Okay.
Let's see.
I like how we're all on our phone right now.
Sagwa.
Oh, I love Sagwa.
Yeah, same.
Oh, Hello Kitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Mr. Blick.
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
There you go. Oh, that's a
Oh,
classic.
Gordon.
Yeah. That's my favorite cartoon right there.
No, let's see what else is there.
And Waffle. The saggy one's name is Waffle.
That's what it was.
Waffle.
Kid versus cat.
Chowder was a rabbit, right?
Actually, he was a bear. He was a raccoon. He
Chowder was
was
everything.
He was a mix. He was a rabbit thing. He was a mixture of all
Oh
animals.
my goodness.
Yes.
So he's the epitome of a mutt,
Yeah.
if that could be a thing for different species.
Wait, are Animaniacs cats?
No, they're just supposed to be like animals.
Okay.
Yeah,
like an
they're
animal being.
nondescript
Yeah.
creatures.
Because they're on here.
There were
that's
cats
why.
on the.
Dot would be a cat. If I had to pick one of them to be a cat, it would be
Okay,
Dot.
like if you look at Yakko or Wacko, they're clearly like
They're
the floppy
dogs.
ears.
They're at least of canine descent.
Yes, but the Warner sister
She might
is
be.
a cat.
I mean,
I've been-
she's
have
got
been-
floppy ears too, but like she acts like a cat.
I have been watching Animaniacs lately on
Love
Hulu.
Animaniacs.
Is it a sin if I haven't even watched Animaniacs?
Yes.
No, but that can be fixed. It's on Hulu.
I have Hulu.
And Netflix.
They're on Netflix.
They were.
Well, I don't think they are because I'm pretty sure, because come 2019, they're coming back. The original writers are coming back with more, and voice actors
Ooh.
are
It's still
coming
the
back
same?
for 2019. What?
Are they still the same voice actors?
Oh yeah, Rob. Was it Paulson? Is his name?
Oh yeah.
Rob Paulson. I know for a fact Yakko and Wacko. I'm not sure about Dot, but I know for a fact Yakko and Wacko are coming back to Hulu 2019 to make fun of modern day.
Can we talk about how sad the Christmas movie was, though?
Their Christmas movie? Like, wait, sad? It was like actually sad, or
Like it was actually sad.
I liked it. I liked the Christmas movie.
Oh wait, guys.
Are we
Here's
talking about
one.
the scene where they had to find
What-
like the shooting star to
They
keep
should-
Dot
to-
from dying?
Yes, but
Like
even as she's dying, she's still willing to crack jokes at the evil king.
it was
goodness.
sad. Like I remember crying as a child watching that.
Oh,
That reminds me of the Christmas Carol, the Muppets.
Oh,
Oh.
That was a good movie.
I love that movie.
I've never seen it.
What is wrong
What?
with you?
I never watched Muppets as a kid.
I
You
guess
never
not
watched the
once.
Muppets? I have
I was
first
never
two
really
seasons.
a Muppet person either.
I have the first 2 seasons of the Muppets at my house.
Aw.
I mean, I can appreciate the Muppets now, but
I grew up with the Muppets.
there
let's
was
see.
one thing actually I did see. It was a Christmas movie. It was when all the Muppets, even Sesame Street, from who was the man that did the puppets?
Jim Henson.
Jim Henson.
Yeah, Jim Henson.
All of his characters came in.
Oh my god.
Sesame Street, the Muppets, a few other ones came in,
For
and
which
they were just, it was a Christmas movie.
Really?
Yes, I don't think it ever got a DVD release.
Wow.
It was like the rare opportunity that they all came together, and there was one joke that I can't get over. It's super funny. It's like this man, he's upset that everyone's staying in his house. When he finds Bert and Ernie, he's like, "Chair, that starts with the letter C." He's like, "Yes, that's right. Right, that starts with the letter R." He's like, "That is correct." He's like, "Is this all you talk about?" He's like, "Yeah." And Bert and Ernie's like, "Yeah, this is usually how we talk." Like,
Just like getting kind of meta.
yeah, he's like, "Yeah, this is normal conversation for us." Like,
Oh my god.
Okay, let's say Heathcliff.
I remember Heathcliff. I actually have an old DVD.
I have never seen Heathcliff.
It's basically Discount Garfield, but with a lot more slapstick.
Really?
Yeah,
Would you count?
You know my
Would, would
Wait,
you
huh?
count Thundercats?
they are
I
cats.
would.
third.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's on here, so like
Thundercats are cats.
Felix the cat.
My favorite Muppets episode when it was when it was a Star Wars episode, and they had the original cast members, for Luke and
Yeah,
everyone
I
else.
know what you're talking about.
And like I think Gonzo was like Darth Vader. It was the best.
Let's see.
Hmm.
I know there's more. I'm trying to think of more dogs.
Lion King.
Right. Those are not
They're-
technically house cats though.
But they're not a they're
We
a
weren't
type
talking
of
about
house
house
cats. They're a type
You
of
brought
cat.
up Wile E. Coyote. We can bring up Lion King.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
And Tigger.
But you got evil cats in there. All the hyenas.
The hyenas are not cats.
No,
They're-
hyenas are in the cat family. Yes.
Are they really?
Yep.
Are you sure?
100%, because actually I know this from Batman and fighting the Joker. Joker is about to send his albino hyenas, the
I'm
laughing
looking
hyenas, at
this up.
Catwoman, and she's like, and they're just like looking at her. He's like, "What's going on? Get her, you mangy mutts." He's like, "Don't you know hyenas are cats, and they're drawn to me."
Oh, geez.
I was just as confused. Hyenas are part of the cat family.
I had no idea.
Yep.
We're missing a big one too.
What's that?
The Cat in the Hat.
Oh no!
The Grinch's dog,
The Grinch's dog.
Max.
Yes. Max.
Figaro from Pinocchio.
Oh yeah. No,
The Shaggy Dog.
Yeah, I don't want to pay you.
That was a
Shaggy.
good movie.
There you go.
Yeah, the Shaggy Dog.
Puss in Boots.
Yeah.
The French/Spanish cat. Thank you, Shrek.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Salem from Sabrina Teenage Witch.
talking cat.
Yeah.
A sassy talking cat.
Yes.
Lucifer
okay.
from Cinderella.
Is there one from Sailor Moon?
Hold on. Jack, what are you saying?
Hyenas.
Yes, there was. The one girl.
Their
Yeah.
suborder is Feliformia, and it's consisting of cat-like carnivores.
But they still fall under the cat family.
No, they don't. They're not in the cat family.
Did Batman lie to you?
Catwoman lied to me.
They're in the kingdom
Okay, it's not
Animalia,
that
the
bad.
phylum Chordata. They're mammalians. They're carnivorous. Feliformia and Vivaroidea, but they're not cats.
I'm trying to give you a cat here.
I love
I'm trying to help
hyenas.
you out.
I love hyenas, but your point was,
So-
oh yeah, the evil cats.
You have Scar, evil cat.
Evil cat.
Boom.
Biggest evil cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For God's sakes, he throws his brother off a cliff.
He killed Mufasa.
Long live the king.
Oh, and then there's Oliver from Oliver and Company.
I love Oliver and Company.
What's that?
It's like
I don't
my
know what that
favorite
is.
Disney Dark Age movie ever. It was in the Dark Ages. It came out in 1988, and Dodger was voiced by Billy Joel, and that's where my Billy Joel love came from. And my family was like, "When did this happen?" Because no one ever listens to Billy Joel. But I really like this movie. It's a good
I like
movie.
Billy Joel.
Ooh, Billy
I
Joel's
do
good.
too. But my mom couldn't fathom why on earth I loved Billy Joel's music growing up, because she never played any of it. She didn't listen to any of his music. And I kid you not, like 4 or 5 years ago, I was scrolling on Tumblr, and I came across, hey, why doesn't anyone talk about how Billy Joel voiced Dodger? And I'm like, oh my god, Mom, I found it. She's like, what? I found out why I like Billy Joel. She's like, why? He was Dodger. Oh my god, he was Dodger.
The cat from Lady and the Tramp. The cats.
Oh yeah.
The cat
Oh,
from
the
Lady and the
Siamese cats.
Oh, those evil cats.
Those evil cats.
Also, we have Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah, the tramp, the dog.
Grumpy
dog.
cat.
Dog.
Dog.
Cat's too grumpy.
Keyboard
Also-
cat.
Also,
The dancing dog. Did you see the one with the dancing dog?
Cats. I'm
Which,
kitty
like,
cat.
it's
And a
in
meow,
the,
meow, 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 cats. I'm a kitty cat. And
No.
I dance, dance, and I dance, dance.
Also,
Lola the pug.
also Neon Cat, the Pop Tart.
Nyan cat.
Nyan cat.
Na na na
They-
na
I
na
think
na
I-
na 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 na. I can't remember all of it.
Mr.
Lola the
Wigglesworth.
Irish pug.
Mr.
Loca. His name was Loca.
Her.
It was Loca, though.
Copa.
Okay.
Copa, Copa.
Also,
Still.
I have a rule of thumb about
Irish
Billy
pug.
Joel is that whenever I'm in my car and I'm listening to the radio and Piano Man comes up on the radio, I have a rule in my car that I have to sing it until the end.
Yes. Let's see.
Don't start now. No.
There's the cat from Austin Powers. Dr. Evil's
Wait a
cat, Mr. Bigglesworth.
No, wait, no.
Claw.
What was it?
Cheshire cat.
Oh! Yeah,
Yes.
What's
I
that?
like the Cheshire.
Well,
Milo from the Adventures of Milo and Otis.
who's the guy who says "Go Go Gadget"?
Inspector Gadget.
That's it. Thank you. The arch nemesis has a cat.
But he has a dog that can talk.
True.
Homeward Bound, the cat. What was her name? Princess?
Homeward Bound, which had 2 dogs.
I have that on VHS. Surprisingly,
I think we all. I have a huge collection of VHS. Get on my level.
I have 3 VHS players.
Oh, I can't believe I didn't think of this one.
Respect.
Yeah.
Ace and Crypto. Ace the Bat Dog and Crypto the Super Dog.
I'll give you that. I loved Crypto.
Crypto's
was
good.
my
I can't believe
favorite.
I can't believe Crypto didn't didn't come to mind.
I
my
hated
mind.
Superman, but I
Yeah.
love Crypto.
Let's see.
How could you? You hate America.
American.
I think what
Not
this
even
is.
American.
I think what I'm looking at is just like names for cats, but like it's showing like all these like famous cats,
famous
animated cats. Well, then there's Azrael from Smurfs.
Oh, what was the cat?
yeah.
There was a cat in Bolt.
Gargamel.
What was
In
her
Bolt?
name?
Bolt? Oh yeah, I remember that
Oh, I
cat.
can't remember.
She was
Uh,
cute.
I mean, to be fair, is also the dog.
Bolt, the main star dog.
In there. The main character.
Oh, and then there's also a Disney movie, The Aristocats.
Oh, yeah.
I love.
That's a good one.
That was another good one.
Then there's Sassy from Homeward Bound.
That was her name.
Yeah.
That was Princess.
No, would you
There-
count? Would you
Oh, there was the robot dog from remember the Hanna-Barbera hero, the Falcon, Blue Falcon. He's the guy that the Falcon suit, the blue Falcon suit. He had a robot dog companion.
I don't remember that.
He-
Mega Man had a dog too.
Oh, Rush.
I'm thinking if I think of robot dog, I think of Jimmy Neutron's robot dog.
Goddard.
Goddard.
Yeah,
I hope we all knew his name.
I was gonna say Gordon.
Gordon.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Just
the
poop nuts
cat,
and bolts.
the cat from Cats and Dogs was Mr. Tinkles.
Mr.
Oh, the
Tinkers.
cat from Stuart Little, Snowbell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hermione's cat, Crookshanks.
Oh, I forgot about Crookshanks.
Even though he's not really big, like he's not a big character, but
But he's a
he's a
cat.
cat.
He was a bad cat. He
Professor
tried to.
McGonagall.
Meowth.
I love how we just like glance over an entire like Professor McGonagall's a
Oh.
famous
The
cat.
cat.
Arcanine. If you're going Pokemon, I got Arcanine
It's true.
and Growlithe.
Growl
Snagglepuss.
with.
Snagglepuss.
Oh, I mean, there's Meowth. That's pretty classic.
Yeah.
If you're talking about the anime.
Yeah. Then we got there's a lot of dogs.
Skitty.
Yeah.
Zachary
Skitty, that's
Diggs.
true.
Delcatty.
Hocus
Eevee.
Pocus.
Is Eevee a cat?
Who?
I would think
Guys,
Eevee's a
Let's
cat.
just put Eevee under the yes
Oh wait, no,
category.
Eevee.
Eevee's
Yeah.
both.
Is
I-
Eevee both?
I'm pretty sure like Eevee is like a mixture between like a cat and a rabbit for how like fluffy it is, like the tail.
All right, so I guess cats get Eevee. I was happy to split Eevee just down the center.
Wait.
I'm still confused at Eevee though.
Pushing.
Houndoom.
Ah,
Houndoom.
Everyone's
yeah.
favorite fire and dark Pokemon, Houndoom, because he just looks rad.
I mean, Houndoom is pretty sick.
There's
Oh,
another one.
Ninetales.
Pushing,
Fox, yeah.
Stormy.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
Fox and the Hound.
Fox and the
Howdy, yeah.
Hound. Yeah.
There you
Wait,
go.
would you consider Fox like part of the dog
I
family?
think it is.
Think fox or cats.
Look it up. Google it.
Google it.
Thackeray Binks, Hocus Pocus.
Bing it.
Ah, Binks is my boo.
Yes.
Oh, here's a famous one. A song. Werewolves of London. Wolves.
I love that song.
Oh yeah.
Cats.
What,
Oh,
Cats
the
in the
classic-
Cradle. and the
Elvis
s-
Boo.
Yeah, I know that
Little
song.
boy blue and the man.
Oh, just
Movie
the
cat
the
names.
werewolf.
Werewolf.
The Wolfman.
Is there a cat equivalent?
I probably in some spoof. I don't think there's a werecat.
A werecat. I mean, technically, you could have a were anything.
And also, we
A were
Hold on.
rabbit.
not sure
A
we can
wereworm.
say this on the radio.
Look at
Probably not.
Look at the
It-
paper.
It's from like a kids movie.
You can turn off the mics real quick and just
It-
tell us.
No, I'll tell you after.
Okay.
Is it?
No, it's just stupid, inappropriate, nothing bad.
Then
Well-
it didn't.
As long as it follows your guidelines, you can say it.
Oh, wait a minute. Nintendogs and Cats.
Yes.
There wasn't a 10 cats?
Yeah.
Yes, there was.
Why do I not own this?
It came out a while
Yep,
after.
I can.
I think.
Cats I had.
The rules say I can't talk about it.
Oh.
Okay. Oh.
What's it start
Can
with?
you insinuate to an extreme degree?
There's no beating around the bush on this one, is there?
No, he kicks the Wolfman. The Wolfman goes down in one hit. I'm
I
pretty sure you
see.
can guess where.
Yeah. Okay. That's
He.
about as close.
Where
as
do you
can
kick
get.
a Where do you kick a man in one hit? There you go.
Oh my god.
I'm like,
they make a joke, but I can't really.
What? I think I get it, but I don't know what word.
N.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh, we are running out of time.
I got 2 minutes.
what
We're
was I
fine.
looking
Yeah.
up if it was... Oh, Fox.
So, yeah, look up the fox.
What about the Miyazaki movie, The Cat Returns? Have you seen
I
that?
haven't seen that one.
Okay, foxes are Canidae.
Nope.
Okay, so dog.
Sounds
Okay.
like yeah, canine. There we go. Fox and the Hound. That's
Jack.
2 dogs in one movie.
Have you seen The Cat Returns? The Miyazaki made it.
No. Oh, Cry of the Cat. There's
Oh,
a
that
Goosebumps
is-
movie
Hmm.
and book. Cry of the Cat was actually a creepy one.
I have never seen it now.
It starts out with like a pet cemetery. It's pretty. It's a creepy
Ooh.
one. I
Haha.
need to watch that.
Pet Cemetery.
Frank
Dead
and Weenie.
cats.
There you go, Frankenweenie.
Yeah.
Oh, and as much as I do not like this movie, Nightmare Before Christmas had a
You're
ghost.
wrong.
Has a ghost dog.
First,
That
it
is
also
true.
had cat monsters.
The evil
Still
cat
bad.
monsters?
Still.
Okay, have you ever seen that movie?
No,
They're
I
not
haven't.
Mean.
I've never seen it.
Their
But did
job is
they-
to scare you.
I'm
but they're
only
not
guessing.
mean.
But did they save the day like the ghost dog? Didn't think so.
Zero didn't save the day. Oh,
I've never seen Nightmare Before
who
Christmas.
Who was in front of the sleigh with a red nose? A ghosted dog.
Led them to getting shot down.
It's better than nothing. What'd your cats do? Nothing.
Didn't get him shot out of the sky.
But they didn't even try to help. They just cats being cats.
It's like-
Not helpful.
The police force has a canine unit.
Yeah.
But do they have a
cats,
feline
too.
unit?
They do have cats.
But not
Really?
as much as the canine unit.
That's fair.
Yeah, what role does a cat play in a feline unit?
Hey, what?
It was like trained the same way as dogs.
They sniff out your car, see anything fishy.
There's drug sniffers. There's attack dogs.
I mean, dogs do that too.
Those
I
are the
think.
only two things that come to mind besides like searching bags for illegal
Oh.
products or food, and then
Guidance dogs.
seeing eye dogs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Emotional
technically,
support cats.
Well, or cats, yeah.
technically, he's not a dog, but Black Panther.
That's more of a cat.
That's
Cat.
that's a man.
Similar.
Anyway,
I know, but
so
still.
This cute addition to the police department in Michigan started as a challenge to grow the department's Twitter account. Troy said that they would get a police cat and got 10,000 new followers by April. So they picked out Miss
Okay, well-
Donuts from the local Humane Society.
Satiety.
Well-
Society.
Her name is Donuts.
we are
Miss Donuts.
we are unfortunately out of time. We'd like
Oh.
to thank you for listening, but since dogs save more lives than cats, then dogs
Whatever.
are better. Okay.
And help
Thank you
people
for-
with,
thank you-
who are blind.
thank you
more.
all
Miss
for
Donuts
listening.
is the cutest police officer.
Thank you all for listening, and
Bye.
we will see you guys later.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Dogs are better.